we loving it? Is the face tea? Okay. Is it tea? 5 to 6 products. That's all we needed. And this is what we got. Yes? Cheese. This is what we got. This is my good side. Get it, girl. If you are that girl who just doesn't have all the makeup, like you don't have all the things, you know what I'm saying? Use what you got, okay? We are about to do our face, and I figured that you guys can do it with me, okay? We're starting with a fresh, clean face. I'm still using the Youth to People. I have a video coming out about it. Just a review. Now, mind you, this is an updated aspect to this because I am still using this, and I've learned a way to not feel the, say, irritation in my skin when coupling it with other products, but that's besides the point. So we're starting with a clean, bare face, okay? And I've not moisturized yet, so you guys get to see me do that aspect of it. Maybe you'll be able to see what I mean later on. You'll see what I mean when I say, like, I changed the way that I put on these products. That little baby always doing what it wants to do. Don't pay it any mind. It's grown, okay? That's the glory there, okay? It's little, but baby, it's grown, okay? If you know, you know. Baby girl had lost her edges, okay? So you let it do what it want to do when it want to do it how it want to do it, okay? But anyway, so right now we are using milk drops. This is the Beekman 1802 milk drops. It's with goat milk and milk postbiotic, okay? So it's a serum, and I love it. And I've learned in my regimen to put it underneath my moisturizer, not above, okay? Not on top of, but serum goes first, okay? The other thing is my under eye cream goes first before the moisturizer, because doing it the opposite way, I felt irritation. So my skin was very irritated, okay? So we learned how to do it, okay? So it's not the best lighting in here, but you're gonna work with me. All right. Also, these are my gifts from my birthday month. So I got the milk drops at Ulta, and I got the Youth to People, happy birthday, at Sephora. Okay. So next up is our Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream, and you don't need a lot of this. A little goes a long way, literally. So this is the base of my makeup. Fresh foundation. Now, mind you, let me also be very clear. I'm fairly new to makeup, okay? So even in this, you guys are about to see me do my face with 5 products. And these are not going to be like your most expensive products. This is so basic. This is stuff that you can find in your mama's cabinet, okay? In your mama's makeup bag, okay? That's just goes to show, like, now makeup routines are so elaborate, you know what I'm saying? But like, there used to be a time where makeup was very simple. So you're gonna see how I use simple products, and I'm able to kind of like expand on those simple products. So next is gonna be my sunscreen. And if you do not use sunscreen on your face, I don't know what to tell you other than, baby, get with the program. Get with the program. Get with the program. If you can find a moisturizer that already has sunscreen in it, all the better, okay? But if you cannot, just buy you some sunscreen and wear it. And not just on your face, but on your neck too, okay? I don't care that it's the winter or the fall. You need sunscreen all the time, okay? All the time, okay? It helps with aging, okay? Anti-aging. When I tell people that next year I'll be 40, I just had a birthday, so I just turned 39. People are like, what? And I truly believe that it's obviously from good food, you know, healthy living, but also because I take care of my face. Okay, and I do a great deal of fasting now. So I think that fasting is also a youth serum. God, Betsy. Anyway, so let's get into our products, because I said that I'd be using about 5 products, literally. So first is going to be the Fenty Beauty Concealer, okay? And I use shade 370, okay? Let's see if it's, nope, it's just shade 370. I don't have a name for the shade. It's just 3, 7, and 0. Okay, so this is our our blush, okay? And it's called Orgasm, the multiple, okay? Because I do use it for multiple reasons, but again, NARS blush. That's product number 2, mascara. Okay, where they at? Your lip liner, this is brown. Okay, I don't have specifics. Don't ask me specifics. Okay, and so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am gonna wear a lip color. So I don't know what color lip I'm gonna wear just yet, but eyeshadow and a lip color. So you can make that, say, 6 products, okay? So let's get into it. Concealer, I always put at the bottom, like that's the first thing that I wear or first thing I put on. And I use the T method, and I don't even know if that's what it's called, but it's what it's called today, okay? And that just means under eye, I go underneath my eyes because I do have dark circles underneath my eyes. I do go above and beneath my eyebrow. So it's almost, obviously like your contour and your concealer. Okay, the things that you want to stand out, essentially, right? And also the things you want to cover. So I'm gonna just do the crevices of my mouth, because it is a little dark there and there, okay? Following. Now, mind you, while that's sitting, because I don't have like the baking powder and all that other stuff. Like I said, this is simple makeup, and you're using what you have. I focus on my eyebrows because eyebrows are a major part of your face. And I also find that eyebrows can be pretty hard to sculpt, to get the right, say, shape that you want. And so I start there because I tend to focus a lot of my look, or I feel like the eyebrows complete the look, right? So by putting the concealer, right, like it gives me a blueprint of where I want the eyebrow to sit, the placement, right? And then, I'm sure I'm not the only person that has like thin areas in their eyebrow. And also one eyebrow that is a little longer, thicker and longer than the other. So you'll see on this side, like I gotta, baby, listen, use what you got, okay? And then I just take this mascara brush and I smooth it out so it blends well. And I'm definitely am not that person that likes it to look like a block of a block of paint, okay? I want it to look like hair, okay? Nicely groomed hair, okay? And of course I know the lighting isn't all that great, but we're starting with what we have, okay? Maybe that's a message for somebody. Use what you got, baby. Use what you got. When you get more, you get more. You know what I'm saying? But do not despise the day of humble beginnings, okay? So we see that, okay? Go to the other side. Again, we just want to ration it out. We want to blend it in. Okay? I also don't like it to be like super black. Like I said, I like it to look like his eyebrows. I like it to look like his hair and not like that I don't know, like face paint. Because if I'm honest, that's a major thing for me with makeup is that it can look like face paint. I mean, it is face paint, but damn, you gotta look like a clown. I think that's what I'm trying to say. It can look like clownish and not just like makeup. And that's when it's a no for me, buddy. It's a no. Okay, so we've pretty much got the foundation. I'm taking, I don't even know what kind of brush this is, but just look at the tip. I'm telling you guys, using what you have. I found this underneath my mother's sink. That's how I know that you can do this using even your mother, the stuff underneath your mother's counter, okay? Hey, listen, because they wasn't doing all that. They wasn't baking and shaking. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with baking, because I definitely would like to add that, because, you know, obviously your makeup will crease, so I would like, but I got it now, and so that don't mean we don't get it done, no. Just saying that. It just does not mean, at least not for me, that we don't get it done. We just use what we have right now, okay? So we see a good little manicured eyebrow, okay? A good little manicured eyebrow. And obviously we want to blend, right? Which we still have a lot of blending to do, but just we want to see what we're working with. That blend is going to help us see what we're working with, right? So how does that look? So far, so good. So far, so good. So like I said, I don't like it to look like face paint. I like it to look very natural. And that's because, you know, I'm not afraid of my natural face. And I'm not saying that some people are, but I am saying some people are. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that, like, because that's what makeup is about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all have something that we want to enhance. And so when I say that some people are afraid of their face, I mean that when I say about like clown makeup, sometimes we'll overdo it and we don't even look like ourselves. So it's not even about enhancing anymore. It's like, they call it catfishing. You don't even look like yourself anymore. So some people, I dare to say it, they are afraid of their face. They are. And I'm not one of those people. I enjoy my face. I understand that it is currency and that God gifted me with this currency. Okay. So I'm humble about it. Okay. Because I know it ain't because I'm just such a bad bee that I'm beautiful. It's because God said, hey, I'm gonna give you some currency, baby. I'm gonna give you some currency. Okay. I'm gonna send you down here with some currency, okay? And that currency just happens to be beauty. So if you did not know that beauty was currency, now you know. Okay, so this is why I say, like, I start with my eyebrows because they seem to take the longest. Of all the things, my eyebrows seem to always take the longest. Okay, I think they were equal. One looks a little bit bigger than me, to be honestly. Like, it's this side. And this is typically my bigger brow. Like, it's the other side that is normally like, I have to try to just make it bigger. And that's just because I was doing the overkill. Okay. All right. So now I use these little spongy things, right? Okay, little spongy thing, right? I'm going to use the corners of spongy thing, okay? And I'm going to go all the way out. I'm going to bring it out. So you be looking, you as in me, I'll be looking real yellow in this little area until I blend it. And you're going to see when I blend it. So if which we don't, but saying, starting where you are, I see, you know, this is where if you have like powder, bake, you can use it. And even or foundation, you know, you can use that. I do not use foundation. Okay. I do not own foundation, but I don't use foundation. I cannot say that if I owned foundation, I would use it. That's what I'm saying. Right? I'm just trying to achieve the look that I want with minimal. Okay. So we look a little yellow right now. Like I said, the lighting also is a little yellow. A lot of yellow. Okay. It's a lot of yellow. Right? So foundation. Bam. Okay. So the next thing I use, all right, is going to be this brown liner. And where do you think I'm going to use the liner? Okay. Where do you think the liner goes? I'm going to fix that eyebrow. I have no idea. This is not going to drive me crazy. I'm going to use black liner to do it. Okay. So anyways, where do you think I'm going to use this? Because I guarantee you're going to be shocked. You're going to be like, what? Like, I just need you to understand that it's all color. And the only difference between a pencil and powder is the form. Okay? A pencil is that same powder. It's just in a pencil. It's just a solid. Okay? So I don't have like a dark shade of brown for me to use as a contour. So I use the pencil. And this is literally what I do. I go on my forehead. Okay? Literally. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I go around my perimeter. I go here. See that? I go here. And my jaws. Okay? I do the same thing. Repeat on this side. Bring it down. It goes like a good contour. And then I do the same thing on this, y'all. Okay, and I also use it here to just kind of line my nose. Of course, you want to make sure you keep it, what's the word? Sharpened, right? Not you want to tear your face up, okay? So keep it sharpened. I'll sharpen it a little bit more, and then line. And to me, I'm not so concerned about like perfect lines. I don't know if you guys can tell that about me, but I'm not a perfectionist. I just believe once you start, and especially as an artist, and you may talk to anybody that's an artist, and they will tell you, like, the artwork comes together as you go. So there's no such thing as, messing it up. So you might have somebody who feels like they start a work, and because the lines aren't straight, they ball it up and throw it away. I'm not said person. See that? Look at that. Look at that. I'm not said person that's going to throw it away. I'm just going to find the way that flows. You feel me? I'm gonna find a way to blend it in, right? And to see what the picture wants to be. Because I think that sometimes that's what we get caught up in, is what we think the picture should look like and not what the picture wants to be. Okay? And that's a whole word right there, my God. That's a whole word right there, because what that means is that you have to release control. And you have to allow things to be what they are and what they want to be, okay? What they want to be. And when you do that, you realize that even what it wants to be is exactly what you wanted from the very beginning. If you just release control, the picture comes out greater than what you could have ever thought. When you allow the work to flow. And you release control. So I'm definitely not that person that's like, it has to be, I had this picture in my mind and it has to be. I will blend it in. I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it, and I'm going to see I'm going to allow the picture to come alive on its own, versus me trying to, control it. Because in me being the vessel, I'm already breathing life into that thing by putting it out there, or sculpting it, or giving it a place to exist. So if you're looking at it in terms of like a canvas, right? The moment that you start writing those lines, you're giving that artistry an opportunity to exist, right? And so that's what I mean when I say you have to let it flow, because it's not you, it's an expression that wants to live through you. And you're just giving it the space to do so. Okay. So I'm okay with letting things exist, and creating art that way. Right. So, you're just giving it a canvas to do it. You're just giving it a canvas. See, I'm just saying, do you see how we've brought down that yellow? Right. And I haven't even put on blush yet. Look at that. So yeah, I'm just that person that's going to allow things to find themselves, or rather express themselves freely. And by things, I am speaking about artistry. I'm speaking about the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. There are so many expressions of God, and we can try to limit them all because we want to determine what the picture looks like. And God is like, just let me flow. God is like, just let me exist, please. Just let me exist. So I've learned how to let God exist, okay? Because at times, the only thing he needs my help in doing is to be the vessel. He don't need my help to do the thing in terms of controlling it. He just needs me to give him the space to exist. So he's like, let me do it, right? Let me do it, please, please, and thank you. Okay, so anyways, next up is our blush. And again, this is called Orgasm. I use this multiple ways. And I'm going to start here on my right. What is that? What are these called? Cheekbones. Okay, thank you. So I start on my cheekbones. I use it there. Now you see, the only thing I will say is obviously this is a warm, so it's a bar, but it's warm on the skin. So you can see how it cakes up easy. So what I'll do is I'll just take a little bit and line the center. Easy. So I'll take a little bit and line the center, and I do use just a little bit here, and sometimes I'll even give myself that little in the corner. I don't know what y'all at. Y'all, I'm just being honest with y'all. I ain't even trying to play like I am that girl when it comes to makeup. I'm just showing you guys what works for me. Okay? Showing you guys what works for me. Okay? So I blend it in same blush, same brush, right? Give us a nice pretty pearl color, pinkish pearly color. Right? And so you can also use this as like a highlighter, right? Like if you wanted to use maybe a darker blush and you were just using this as a highlight to that blush, you can do that too. Okay, so we're long. Okay, so that's our blush. Now, normally I would have already done this, but I was focused on those brows. We are going to do our eyelashes. Okay, so I don't have long lashes. Okay, but I have learned to start the build up at the bottom of the lash. Like, I don't know, it kind of gives you this illusion that your lashes are longer. Like the eyeliner. Like if you were to line your under eye or whatever, it gives you the illusion. So that's what I do. Because I do not have long lashes, baby. I don't. But I do work what I got. I do. Okay. So I start at the under eye and I go up. Okay. And that's how we give the illusion of long eyelashes. Okay. Look at that. Okay. And then we go to the other side. And obviously, if I have anything that's excess, I'll just take a little water into a Q-tip and I'll go and clean that up. And I guess you could say too, like if it came down to the look of the lash, I like a cat eyelash, like the wispy look towards the outer corner of the eye. I don't even know if that's a thing. And then I bring it up. I don't know if that's because I don't know. I don't have any reason besides that's what I like to look like. I like it to look like that. All right. So that's our eye. So we can now see the excess on this side. The excess. Okay. So I'm gonna go just wet a little bit and go underneath there. And I obviously had some of the concealer there. So that's what you guys are seeing, that brown. Damn. Look at us. Okay, so that was, again, counting the products. You have 1, 2, that's not what I didn't mean. 2, 3, 4, and we have not used eyeshadow yet. So I like to take the highlighter or the blush, right? Use the blush. Like I said a moment ago, because it is like, you see, it's very soft. I like to use it in the corner of my eyes. So multi-purpose, okay? And then if it's not giving me enough of the shimmer that I want, I use, I'll use an eyeshadow, like just to make it pop a little more, which I am going to do, by the way. And then I just take that access too, I bring it down a little bit, so it kind of gives me a little more like, I don't know, sweet girl look. I don't know, is that a word? Is that a thing? So anyways, we're gonna go from this palette. I'm gonna use this like pinkish pearly color because it's like the same color as that eyeshadow. So I'm just stacking it. I mean, not eyeshadow, the highlight. So I'm just stacking it, the blush, so it stands out. You see? Just the blush alone, it's kind of translucent. So you want it to stand out. So I'm doing the same thing to the other side. Right? Same thing, other side. Right? And then I'm just gonna kind of go up and make it blend a little bit more. Okay? And that, my friend, is my face. So because like sometimes I like to see how it's just on the inside, but it's not anywhere else. If I don't like that look because it just looks too hard, like there's really no blend, there's no coming together, you know, it's like you have makeup on and then it's empty. I'll go in with like a brown, because again, it's not, for me, it's like a light shimmer brown. Like you're not gonna be able to see that. It's so, and all this is from my mama's, I'm telling you, this is all my mom's old makeup. Like seriously, you don't need much. Okay, so anyways, I like a natural look, but just, I keep saying like a sweet girl. Okay, like, but still sweet girl. Like, I don't know, I don't want to say fairy, but I guess you can, angelic. I said it. So I just did a little, just to kind of blend it, and it's not looking like, why does the makeup just stop there, you know? Which is another reason, if I'm honest, I don't wear, I only do in the corner of my eye, like literally it'll just be the corner, because I don't oftentimes have to wear so much makeup. And I feel like that's one thing about makeup. It's like if you put on one thing, you'll end up putting on all the things because you're gonna want a full face. And that's where I be like, I really don't want to do all that, you know? So when I'm saying I prefer like my own face, that's really one of the reasons why, is because, you know, makeup, there are people who go into makeup because makeup is a job. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So for me, it's more about like just being able to get up and go. But I understand that at times makeup is necessary, you know what I'm saying? So whenever it's necessary, you want to be able to, you want to know how to do it, right? So this is my look. And I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. Hold on, because I see where it's not blended, if you will. And where I'm gonna have to, there it is. There it is. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like in the light. Let me do my bottom. And so something I also say too, like I like the white. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I mean. Hold on. And I even use eyeshadow for this as well. The white shadow underneath. I'm gonna use the same pencil. I'll be the same that I've been using, okay? And I just take it on my what do you call that? Like a waterline. And it gives it even more like that baby doll look. Yeah, I like that look. Yeah, there we go. So, I don't know, am I also the only person that when I put on makeup, my nose runs? And I'm like, what is it in the makeup that makes your nose run? Like, what the? Okay, so lipstick, okay. I'm not wearing a red lip, which is my norm. I believe in red lips, especially if you're not wearing a full face of makeup. If you don't want to put on makeup, wear a red lip. If you do not want to wear makeup, put on a red lip. If you do not want to wear the red lip, wear like a dark purple. I love it. Oh my God. Like, it's almost like a vamp lip. And the thing about it is that it brings all the attention to your mouth. So your whole face doesn't have to be made up because no one's looking at your face. They're looking at your mouth. So I love a red lip. The girls that know. The girls that get it. Okay. But same brown pencil that we use for our contour, we are using for our lips. And I am going to go with the pink pucker, okay? And I just put it here in the center. I go over it again, wherever the pink. Get it? Let's go see what this looks like in the light. This is the face. Let's go outside. This is the face. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. So we're loving it. Are we loving it? Is the face tea? Okay. Is it tea? 5 to 6 products. That's all we needed. And this is what we got. Yes? Cheese. This is what we got. This is my good side. This is my side. But yes. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. If you are that girl who just doesn't have all the makeup, like you don't have all the things, you know what I'm saying? Use what you got, okay? You don't need all the things, right? At least learn to use what you have. God says what you have is more than enough. So that's my gift to you today. And you hear that plane? It's because we're going places. All right. Peace and ciao. Oh, like, share, subscribe, okay? If you're not already one of the girlfriends, I need you to be a girlfriend. If you're not already one of the girlfriends, I need you to be the girlfriend. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. To see the next look, tune in to see what next we do with Just a Little. All right.